Okay, in this last session, we're going to look at cleaning up some of the CSS and talk about some opportunities that you could add to the game. From the main menu and from the start of the game on the index.html, you notice this select game level sort of is out of place. It doesn't sort of fit into the graphics that are going on with this page. So you might want to change that to an actual title that uses a graphic with a cool font. That might engage more people, and it'll be a little bit more consistent. You may also want to take out a little cheat that's in the footer, but it's up to you if you want to leave that there. As we go through to play the game, you notice when I type in here like a number, that at the moment is in the left hand side. So we can actually center the text so it's in the middle. So let's go do that at the moment. So first of all, we need to have a look at the game itself. We need to look at the text area, which is down the bottom here, which is user guess. Now we know it's a class, so I'm going to get rid of the underscore and put in a dash. Normally PHP uses underscores, CSS uses minus signs or dashes. So we're going to call it user dash guess. I'm just going to save that now. So in our CSS, we're going to create a new one at the bottom, and we're going to call this .user dash guess. And open and close the braces. Now all we want to do is align the text to the middle. So it's text align, and then just center, and then save that. So we should be able to go back and refresh this page now. Now remember, if it hasn't actually put your text in the center, hold down your shift key and refresh, and make sure you pull the style sheet from the server. You can also see, can you guess the correct number? That could also be a graphic as well, and enter your guess. So this could be aligned a little bit better, could be closer, could be a more vivid color like orange. So those sort of things you can play with your style sheet. The other thing you could have is with the submit button, when we click on this and it goes too high, too low, you could actually make the submit button change or roll over with the on click. Or you could have a hover to make it grow so it looks like something's actually happening when you're moving over these elements. Now once we move into the winning area, so once we go 7, you notice that the play again has that border. It may not be the best looking thing, so let's go update that now. So this is going to be on our winner page. We need to go down and find the actual image. So in this case here, it's play again is the class. So we're just going to borrow this text and go to our style sheet. And underneath user guess, we're now going to have the play again. Remember to have your open and close braces. Now we want a transparent background, etc. And we've used that before. So we can just go borrow all those controls from here and paste them once again in here. And we can save and then run our page again. So I'm just going to refresh this page, and now the background's gone. Currently at the moment you can see guess submit and play again. We could actually make a class that's just called transparent graphic, and then we just apply that to any button that we require transparent background on. That might be a better way of going than duplicating CSSs. So let's do that. So let's go transparent, and then we're going to put graphic. I'm just going to copy that and save. I'm going to go back into our game and change or guess submit to the same class and save that. Winner, play again. I'm going to use the same class and save that. And let's go have a look at our game now. So we'll go back to the start, medium, submit still works. The answer is 29, so I'll put 29 in. Submit and play again still shares the same properties. Therefore, by renaming that, we can actually do away with a lot of duplicate code. So you need to make your style sheets as efficient as possible. Now we can actually apply rollover effects and things like that to buttons, especially easy, medium, hard, and expert. At the moment, we actually don't know the range of easy or medium or hard. We could actually apply some styles that when you hover over it, it turns over and says 1 to 10. And if you hover over medium, it says 1 to 100. And then when you click on that, it then submits the value to the game and you play the game. So you could actually do a bit more work with the CSS to make the game more engaging. Also, just that animation through CSS shows the game is more responsive as well. So some of the things we do need to finish though is in our CSS, we did start doing menu option 1, 2, etc. So this is the common CSS for these options, but then we could also apply separate ones. At the moment, it's just got 1, 2. We also need 3 and 4. And this is where you'd put those animations if you were going to show 1 to 10, 1 to 100, etc. Now at the moment, we're just going to have the backgrounds as the image that's on top. So this is going to be the hard one. And this one here is going to be the expert. And we can save that. Now one of the last things you may want to do is on the index.html where we've actually set up the low score table, you could actually establish arrays in here to do your high score table and keep, say, the top or the best 5 scores for the expert game. So some of those things are going to require that you've got a flag or a session variable that says you are playing expert or not. So if they do select the expert game and the range is, 10,000, then you set expert flag to 1, and then you can use that as an identifier to then check it against the high score table or the low score table in this case, or not to worry about processing that part of the data. But somewhere in this assignment, you should apply an array to make sure it meets the requirements of the programming task. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found this tutorial really useful, and I hope you've learned a lot. I wish you all the best in applying your PHP knowledge to other games.